Peace, greetings. This is Dewan Manuel coming to you with HD, Human Design for the People. I've got a few questions I would like to answer when it pertains to my book that I just wrote. The book is called 12 Signs, 64 Gates, and 384 Lines by Design. Now what that means is that there are 12 astrological signs and there are 64 gates. And those 64 gates are hexagrams, and each one of them are composed of 6 lines, which equals 384 lines. So this book is a journey around what we call the zodiac wheel or the Rave Mandala wheel that Ra Uru Hu created. And what makes the Rave Mandala unique to the astrological wheel is the incorporation of the 64 hexagrams in specific places around the wheel to add even more depth and description to what those signs or those positions and degrees in the signs actually mean. And to take it even further, there was a Rave body graph created that stands as a place where you can put those placements in your design into a graphic form. Like, not only can you just put it in a wheel form and, like the typical astrological charts show different lines, throughout the wheel and connecting them, so on and so forth to make trines, oppositions, so on and so forth. With the Ray body graph, you take those positions and you place them on a graphic that shows even more information and even more connections around the wheel. So I had the serendipity of being able to create an expanded version of the Rave Mandala that I was able to send to Ra Uru Hu before he transitioned in 2011. I started it in 2010, but I completed it in 2011. And when I sent it to Ra, he was pretty shocked. And he just gave me a little tip to orientate it, just shift it 45 degrees basically. And he requested a high resolution copy. Shortly after that, he transitioned. And so this Rave Mandala to me, this expanded Rave Mandala that I call the I'Ching Mandala wheel, is legit. And it has taken me a long time to put something together to explain it, because it is the Rave Mandala, but it is showing and revealing cosmological aspects behind the surface wheel. All right, just like take any astrological wheel, any Rave Mandala wheel, and there's a lot of information hidden behind those signs and those gates that people don't see. All right, and that can be very valuable to be aware of. And so what this book does is it just really describes in detail the different gates and the different lines throughout the wheel. Okay, so it serves as an educational tool for anybody trying to learn human design, anybody trying to learn astrology, anybody trying to learn the I'Ching system. The I'Ching system, because of how I've broken down the I'Ching lines to show how they group together, how they're structured, and how they move around the wheel themselves. All right. The gates are also identified clearly. So this book is an easier way to comprehend the Rave I'Ching, and it even goes deeper than what we know of as the Line Companion book, which tends to be the most articulate description of the gates and the lines around the wheel. And so I just took it a lot further and articulated it in a way that people can comprehend, and added some more descriptions like the vice, the principle, and the virtue of each one of those gates. And so whether you're an astrologer like I said, or you deal with the I'Ching, or you deal with human design, this book can be a reference tool that you can use for many years to come. It's not a storybook like you're just going to read from beginning to end. It's a book that you're going to go to whenever you need to, whenever you need. Whether you're learning a gate or a line, doing a reading for somebody, doing an analysis for yourself, looking up somebody's astrological chart, or you flipping coins, for the I'Ching, you can still use this book. And I'm getting a lot of really good feedback from people who have been using it, and they love how it's written, and they are getting more out of it when it comes to learning about these gates than they were getting before. And so I feel really good about that. If you're interested, it is available in PDF form and paperback form. And I'll leave the links so that you can take a look at it. And right now we have a Christmas sale going on. So if you're interested, this is a good time to purchase one for yourself or purchase one for a gift for others. It's up to you. But I thank you for tuning in and listening. And stay tuned for more works and tools coming from Human Design for the People. All right, this is Dewan Manuel tuning out. Peace.